Peace, 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 peace. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, I want to welcome everybody to the Mack Lively, the Beat Addict God hip hop beat session. This is number 6. I'm addicted to drum machines and samplers. So that's my little run-on tag right there. So yeah, so I'm just gonna run on with that. Hopefully open up a discussion on the title, man, of well, I don't know if y'all saw the tag. The tag basically said the tag basically said what exactly can this machine do, and is it better than an MPC? I hope y'all can hear me, man. I'm gonna turn the music down a little bit. Let me go ahead and stop it real quick. Look, in my mind, there's been a lot. There's been a lot of I hope y'all can hear me, man. Let me go ahead and give a little highs on this mic. There's been a lot of debate within myself, not with nobody else, within myself, of this machine, man. Y'all notice that y'all see me using a lot of pieces of gear. You see me use some more than others, and you see some sit in the backdrop. Um, why have so much gear? This is not the topic right now for that. I told y'all why I like gear. I'm addicted. I'm an addict. That's what it is. I just don't like crack. I just don't like marijuana. I just don't like alcohol. I just don't like certain ice cream. I just don't like buying clothes. I got an addiction for a lot of things, man. So I use that as an example of my machines. But you know, this machine, man, it always calls me. But sometimes I just can't use the MV. I love it. It's in my top 3. Can I say it's better than an MPC? We'll talk about that in a moment. Um, Another thing that I wanted to talk about that's not on this topic, but we're gonna get into that too on another video. Why do I go live with all raw footage, unscripted? Why do I do that? Why don't I script my shit like everybody else do? That's another video. I just wanted to give y'all a little heads up front on what's going to be happening, because I got to kind of do things a little different. I got to ask questions and get some feedback and see if people feel like me, or see if they have another perspective on the topic at hand. You know, if you have any. So right now, I want to go. I want to talk about this, but I'm gonna read a couple questions real quick, because they're gonna be coming in, man. They're gonna be coming in. They see the MV. It's laid out. It's ready to go. It's ready to make a beat. But I want to talk a little bit. Service at tap. If you have any issues with any of your equipment, please reach out to me. I appreciate that. Yeah, I think you based in Cali, right? You in California, right? Yeah, I think you based in. I think you fixed my Tascam 488. Service at tap. Are you based in California? Yeah, I think you guys are. What's going on, Mac? Yeah, I know. I peeped that. I'm almost at 2,000 subscribers. That's amazing, man. That is really amazing. Let me see. Service at tap. If you have any questions, music world. Back at it. I'm learning how to make beat. Where should I start? Shit, start on the table, man. Start on the table. When you're sitting down eating dinner, start on the table, man. Start on the um to me, just start on the table, man. Just start banging rhythms. To start try to, like, take a you got, you take your hand like this, hit the for the bass drum, and get you a pencil or something, and and just start banging that. That's the best place I can tell you to start. And then you'll be surprised that the amount of the lack of rhythm that we all have of when we first started making beats. I didn't I didn't play no instruments. All I did, I played a little piano, but my rhythm was off. Like I really had no rhythm. But we'll talk about that. That's a good topic too, man. Where do you start? I just say bang on the fucking table, man. Bang on the table. Yeah, yeah. Back at okay. Yeah, no doubt. All right, but look. I want to talk about this topic, man. This is crazy. Um, what exactly can this machine do? And is it better than an MPC and a than a MPC? I can't give you an honest answer because all right, let me say I can't give you an unbiased answer because I got a lot of gear and each gear holds its own merit. And for me to say that this is better than a MPC, what MPC? See, I left it broad. What MPC? Is it better than the MPC 500? Is it better than the MPC 1000? Is it better than the 2000 XL or whatever, etc.? So when this came out, I think this came out in what, 2002, 2003. The 8000 came out. Was it better than an MPC 2000 XL? That's what you gotta match it up to that. When this came out, was this better? Let me take some of the highs out on the mic. Was this better than an MPC 2000 XL? Back then, I'd be like, hell yeah, because I was a 2000 XL user. I dare not touch an MV 8000. First of all, back then, the talk about this machine was like, yo, that machine is different. That you don't want that. That's 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 like that's like riding in a that's like having a master's degree in college versus not even going to college. I'm like, just different things like, yo, man, don't worry about the timing's off and that oh, they just trying to mimic. They just trying to. This is shit that I heard back in the day, man. When I was willing to go give it a chance, and everybody that uses the MPC back then and uses the ASR10 and the EPS and Sonic and all that shit, they was like, yo, they trying to mimic. They trying to mimic a Kai. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So I did see a couple people that had it. Um, I never really asked questions about it. They just had it, and they were kind of more like risk takers, like people people that were more into computers than just external hardware. These were more people that were techie savvy, like people that knew about computers way before we knew about computers. So they were real techie, man. They was people that they probably wasn't the best beat makers, but they were the best programmers. They were the best person to go to if you had a problem hooking up something with MIDI. You know what I mean? Um, um, every major studio was not hooked up from the engineer or the producer or the MC or even the owner. They sending tech savvy people, man, like people that knew about MIDI and people that knew about interfaces. They came in and did that shit, man. So I would say the MV was more of um a step out, a step out and a step in. because I'm gonna read something to you. I'm gonna read something. I'm doing my. I'm doing. I got a little side notes for y'all, and I just want to read something to you. And here's where the research has to come in at. This is written up by Google. It says since 2003, Roland's MV has been a centerpiece for many of the world's greatest hip hop and R&B producers. With its powerful hands-on features and its ability to incorporate a VGA monitor and mouse, it brought the best of hardware and software-based production worlds together. We're talking 2003, right? So the first question I had asked myself was, who were the producers that used this machine? In hip hop, the only producer I know was RZA. He was the only person that I know in hip hop that used this machine. Now, did I worry about what RZA was using back then? Nah, I'm older than RZA. I already knew that there was a lot of machines, but RZA is a savvy tech kind of guy too. Real geeky, real in the learning shit. You know what I mean? No different from Jay Dilla. Jay Dilla was the same way. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just exploring, man. I'm exploring. Um, my options don't have to be weighed because I can test any piece of these gears. But I found out that the MV, the MV 8800 and the MV 8000 is in my top three. That don't mean like the 8000, the 8800 is top. The 8800 and the 8000 is in my top three of machines that I like using, and I believe this machine bridge the gap between hardware and computer. I really believe that. And I believe, and after that, I believe that everyone else followed suit because Roland was already known for synths. And, I got a couple pieces of Roland gears, man. I still got my Roland JV90 banging ass synth that been sit. I had that since like 94, 95. It still works. Had never had no problem. But yeah, I think a lot of like a Kai, a lot of well, it's really a Kai. Who else is out there? Who else is the fuck is out there? And Sonic, I think a lot of people took the hardware and software from Roland, and I really think that Roland really set the tone, kind of set the tone of actually knowing that savvy shit that I'm talking about. Yo, we gonna create a machine that's gonna be hardware and software. Let's do that. Kai's not doing that. They're just strictly hardware. Let's. This is what these techs. This is what the tech. I wish I can have an interview with somebody from Roland that came out. Matter of fact, Mike Acosta will tell y'all that. He was telling you back then. He was going to seminars and showing the people this box. But people wasn't. There was certain people that was biting, certain people that wasn't. And not only that, they had mixers, man. They had all kinds of recorders and all that shit, man. Way before this shit, man. This shit is dope. So me now, back then, I'd be like, man, freak that damn MV 8800, 8000, man. That shit's whack. Look how big it is. This is shit we used to say. Look how big it is. It looks retarded. Well, we can't even say that word. It looks mentally. The retardation is another word for it's mentally challenged. It looks mentally challenged. Hmm. How dare I have a machine that looks like that? What is all this stuff on here? What is this? What is a pattern? Like what's what we're saying that this is people my age back then. Like what is a pattern? What they drawing on it? I'm telling y'all, man. I'm telling you the truth. And then when I even got it a couple years ago, I'm like, yo, what the hell is a pattern? I'm like, a pattern. I'm all confused because I'm thinking of a sequence. A sequence is a pattern. You know what I mean? Like what is all these different lingo that they have in? So the MV to me is like speaking another language, not fully influent to the language, but the wording of the language, the spelling of the language. You have to know that. So yeah. Nah, I don't think that I don't think that the MV. This is somebody questioned AP RO20. I don't think that the MV was supposed to compete with the 4000. I think that the MV was supposed to be kind of the first drum machine slash synth slash mixer slash whatever. I think the MV, it wasn't a competing thing. It was the ability to be the first. Not, I think they were competing with themselves. They were competing with hardware and software. I think that's what they wasn't worrying about a car. No, nobody was thinking on this level. I just think that their techs, the people, the innovative people within that company had ideals. And when the computer came out way before 2003. I think that during the time when the computer first hit, I think that they were thinking way above that, and then someone said that to them, and they probably laughed at them, and they was like, "Nah," and then they finally realized that, yo, we need to make a machine that got to be hardware and software, cause this is a computer, regardless if you want to say it's not. This is a computer. This is an analog and digital. Got the converters in there. It's just what comes in is analog, then it gets transpired and all that, and the digital, and then what comes out when you have something that's analog comes in analog. In between that chain, you got an analog, a digital, and then an analog. The middle is the digital side of it, the digital realm of doing all that, right? And then when it spits back out, it's analog. I just think that they were ahead of the time. And I love using, look, I got the mouse here. I love using this mouse. Like it really I don't know, it just really makes me feel that I can be outboard gear and still be in the box in the computer. And I can mix and master my shit in here. And lately I'm telling y'all the truth. I've been dumping everything into this. If I'm on the EPS 16 plus, I'll get my song laid out, dump into this, create a click track, and I master everything into this or the 4000. I ain't even messing with the computer like that. I'm just doing everything in these machines, man. These machines they just got, they have some limitations, but the limitation that I put on these device, like the limitation I put on this machine, one of my limitations would be it's slow. That's a limitation. Okay, I'm saying, okay, it's slow, but slow to who? Like, is it slow to me, or is it just slow because people say it's slow? Um, I never been a type of person that want to do shit fast. I like to, I just like to take my time with it, so it wouldn't be that slow to me. It would be slower than the average shit. But the EPS 16 plus was slow. The ASR 10 was slow when in loading and saving. It was slow. Slow to what? And a lot of people don't want to. A lot of people A lot of people be trying to mix. A lot of people be trying to take the time that this machine loads and save and try to compare it to something 20 years ago. You goddamn right it's gonna be slower. You dumb shit. It's just what it is. Like you trying to you 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 trying to take this. A lot of people shit on the MV because they say the number one rule they got is slow. It's a dinosaur. It's big. If you take this machine, right, and the dimensions of this machine, and you take you take your MPC, you take your mixer, you take all your devices you have, and you lay them out on a desk and lay them all out. That shit gonna be way bigger than this box. This box is a one-shot box. This box does everything. This box is powerful, man. And I just figured that out 3 or 4 years ago. I never gave this box a chance, ever. So that's it, man. That's all I'm gonna say to it, man. It's crazy, man. It's crazy how you can look at something different than what you looked at it 20, 30 years ago. It's very different, man. For me, it's very different. And I believe Akai took it. I believe Akai took with the MPCX, with the touch. I think Akai's first joint was the touch, right? It was the touch. I got the touch over there in the tuck. They took and incorporated the hardware and the software and made it into one. I think that's how controllers came in. I think they took a piece of Roland's knowledge. You know, no one you can't patent that. You just gotta move with it. And until this day, I think Roland can knock out a lot of devices. And this shit's a standalone. It's a standalone, man. How do you get a standalone computer? How do you actually get, let me say that again. This shit is a standalone computer. That means it's hardware and software. How do you get that? So I believe that now they're coming out with the X and all the other devices, the Live. They went back to the drawing board and asked themselves what was better, what was doing what we trying to do now, and they went back to that rolling shit, man. They went back to it. They went back to the drawing board and said, "Yo, we gonna mimic off that rolling MV 8000." One thing that the things can't do right now, the X, no, they can't read from a CD. They can't burn to a CD. They can only burn to an external CD. When I say they, we're talking about the newer gear right now. The 8000 can read files from a floppy disk, only in a certain format. It can read all Kai's gear on file format. It can read a lot of the Yamaha, a lot of files it can read. It can't write the floppy, but it can read from a floppy. All right. It has the capability of mixing, audio, MIDI. You got the 16 pad layout. You got your pattern mode. You got two different modes. You got your pattern mode and you got your song mode. You just want to flip sequences and mess with sequences. All right, you don't want to go into song mode. Cool. Flip your sequences. Go strictly from pattern mode into song mode, and take all the sequences and string them together. And now you got a song and you mix and master that like in seconds. Shit's crazy, man. The machine is not nothing to take lightly. Here's the downside to it. You buy this machine and that shit fuck up. Ain't too many people can fix it, man. Ain't too many people can fix this machine, man. They don't sell the. It's not an individual type button thing, man. It's not something that you just take this one button off or take this button off. All these buttons are connected. All these buttons, these little plastic buttons that you see that's on this machine. I ain't talking about the pad. I ain't talking anything that's plastic. That's a button you hit. All that shit is connected. The stop button, the jump button, the measurement button, the enter button, the locator button, the BPM, the system. All these buttons is connected. There is a workaround. That's another video. When that shit go, they don't make that. They don't make that these buttons no more, man. You gotta buy the whole set. You just can't buy one button. It's crazy, right? But it's what it is. All these buttons, man, is just all connected. Okay. Adding a SSD drive to this, it ain't gonna make it no faster. That's another thing that I feel that people be trying to compare it to. You trying to put an SSD drive into this, and it's not wasn't it wasn't an SSD drive designed for that. The load time and the saving time is a few fucking seconds, 2-3 seconds. Okay. So yeah, so that's it, man. I just wanted to talk about that. I'm about ready to go in. I'm gonna make me a beat, and I'm gonna show you the power of the machine, of why I like using it. And I'm just gonna go. It feels good. The pads is good. I got nothing loaded in here. These are songs that's already been in here that I'm playing. I'm just flipping through the sequences. That's all I'm doing. Pressing sequence. Pressing pad sequence start. All right, let's get in, man. Let's get in, man. Let's just go in, man. Let's just go in. Let's just go in. We're gonna start. We're just gonna start a whole new project, man. We're gonna load up a whole new project, and I'm just gonna go in. I'm not gonna go in too long. Probably gonna go about 40 minutes to an hour. My workflow is not based on time. It's just based on creating. And another thing I wanted to say before I get into this, some people ask me, why do I go live? Why don't I like script my stuff? Going live allows me to be creative. Scripting my stuff allows me to kind of be like a YouTube creator, a beat maker, a creator slash beat maker. When I script my videos, when I try to like set the camera up and play drum pattern right, then I stop the camera, then I gotta play the hi-hat. I don't do that. I don't get creativity from that. I go live because when I go live, I bring y'all into my studio. I bring you into my environment of how I create. I'm a beat maker and a producer, but I create music. I can't. The content that if I go in and spend hours of editing my shit, I probably wouldn't like doing it because I'm not that kind of dude. I'm a lively dude. When I go in a room where I speak to anybody, I don't sit there and read from a book. I read from my knowledge, from my brain. That's one thing about when you got knowledge yourself. You got to study lessons. You got to study. You can't carry around a Bible. You got to know your lessons. We enlighteners. Peace, God. You good? All right. Love you, man. You need something? All right. What? I'm cooking dinner. Well, you cooking dinner? Yes. What you making? Spaghetti. Spaghetti? Yes. Oh, that's peace, God. That's what's up, man. All right. Well, I'll be up there eating a little bit, all right? Okay. All right. Peace, God. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, so yeah, I just do the live shit, and I've been doing the live shit for a minute, and then I noticed that the algorithm has been changing with content creators. A lot of people going live. I'm not saying I started the live shit. I'm not saying that, but I kind of started a little bit of that live shit, like the going live for hours and just banging out, creating. And every time I come in the studio, I don't know what I'm gonna create. I just try to hope you relate to it. Now everybody want to go live. That's why my name is Mack Lively. I'm a lively guy. Why wouldn't I be live? All right, so let's go and load up. I'm using between the system the without the VGA and the VGA. I can just use this by itself, but I'm not fluent with just using this by itself. I started with the VGA, right? So I'm just gonna go load up my template, and I'm gonna go in, man. Like I could play a couple beats before I go in, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna load up. I'm gonna bang a beat out. Hit execute, save current project. No, I don't wanna say that shit. We're gonna just load up. Peace, peace. What's going on, CJ? Yeah, you definitely gonna need that quiet period. You don't want to take no to take a hearing test and listen to this shit, cause you gonna fuck around and blow your ears up. Mm-hmm. Now what happened here? All right, that mixed it on right there. Turn that down. All right, so I'm gonna go in, man. I'm just gonna go in, load up. I'm gonna load up some sounds. I think I need to just go ahead and start with the frequency. I'm gonna start with the vinyl. Chop some shit up. Um, I'm not even gonna start with the drums. I'm gonna play some vinyl. I don't normally use the phono joint on here, so I'm gonna go ahead and come in through the phono, and see what I can come up with, man. This little noise, I don't like that. I don't know why it's doing that, but we'll figure it out. I guess it's a machine. So let me turn this down. Yeah, and we're gonna go in and make a beat. All right. So let's just get in, man. We're gonna rock out. I'm gonna turn the mic down. Peace, peace, peace. Yeah, I was gonna go ahead and chop from some instrumentals, but I'm gonna go ahead and go grab my drum library, my Paul Knight shit, and find me a break on that joint. Chop that shit up. Be right back. So all right, so now you understand what I'm doing, right? So now I'm gonna come back to the pads because you gotta see me through the pads, man. You gotta see me. The pads is gonna show you what I'm doing. So we're gonna swing it back around to the pads, and we're gonna come down. Right, peak knowledge, man. It's real talk. This is my edit. This is my edit shit right here. Live raw edit shit. That's my edit right there, gang. Okay. So when people editing their videos, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna give you all them fucking angles. Fuck that, nigga. I'm giving you raw live footage. All right, getting it raw and live from the God, and I'm working with y'all. Look, wow, I gotta watch the camera. All right, here we go. I'll just bring it over here a little tiny more like that. All right. Now we back to hardware. Here go the chops. Chop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then 15 to 16. So I'm gonna turn my screen back around so I can see it a little bit more better because I'm going between hardware and the computer. Now we're gonna make the beat. Now we're gonna all we're gonna do is just go back to track 2. I'm thinking them chops, so I'll be right back. I gotta first I gotta find me a tempo. So let's just do that right now while we're here. So let's just click on that, get the tempo up, um, turn this up, turn that clicky level up. All right, okay, we want that there. Come out of that. What do I want next? I don't want no quantize. No, I do want to quantize. I'm gonna set it on grid at 100 strength. Come out of that. That's not the tempo I want, so I'm gonna hit stop, and then I'm gonna. Oh, I forgot to turn the quantize on. Hold up. Let me turn it on so I can click and play. Let it click and play and record. Stop it. Boom. All right, now I'm in play. Now I'm gonna find me a tempo, right? Find a tempo, right? I'm looking for a tempo. What tempo do I want? No. Mm, mm. Now I'm at 120. No, I'm at 90. I'm gonna be at 91. Mm, 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 mm. So I'm not recording. I'm just gonna play with that rhythm, that pulse. The only thing I can tell you, I just gotta play, man. So I'm gonna come out the mic. I'm just gonna play. All right, that pattern right there off the riff, that's cool, but you're stale. It's stiff. It's real stiff. So let's go in and quantize it. How do we quantize that? Mm. Let's just do it. We can do it live. We can just do it live and just listen. So we're gonna play it and we're gonna do it live. Here we go. I'm gonna shuffle that bitch. You hear it's changing? It's changing. You hear that? It's changing. I'm just gonna fuck with it. Just listen to the change ups. The quantize change up. Find that rhythm of that pulse. Are just that quick. This is one of the things, the powerful things about this machine, and why I like it. Just that quick in real time, I'm able to adjust just that track. Like that's the kick in the snare. That's the kick in the snare moving in real time by me playing it and messing with the quantize. Right? So that's real important that you understand what I'm doing. Should I quantize? I could just turn it down where there's no quantize, but I want quantize because this machine got all these different quantize parameters. Why wouldn't I use them? So I'm just gonna listen. I already found one I like. I'm at 66%. My full max is 100. That's the way I played it on grid. So I'm at 60. Instead of being on 100 on the grid, I'm 66% on the grid. And my rate is swing. My rate of swing is 73%. So I'm just gonna fuck with it and just listen. And that's the only way I'm gonna get the timing right. Answer quick questions real quick. A Banks, yo, thanks for tuning in, God. Appreciate you, man. Nah, I don't have the original John, But I do have do I got no let me see. No, I don't have no 8 ounce or 6 ounce. I got that on the 4,000. I thought I had it on here. There's an aftermarket. Didn't want the aftermarket. I really wanted the O John, the OV John, the original John that came with it. So I didn't purchase it. I figured out I really don't need it right now because I'm doing everything in the box. Everything is done in here, and then I'll go ahead and print it to CD, and it's done. You know what I mean? So I really didn't need it. Yeah, that original one is pricey, but if I can get one for under, I ain't gonna front. If I can get one for under 300, 350, I'll buy it. Anything like 500, nah. My max I probably pay for one probably would be 400. I probably pay $400 for that shit. Cause the aftermarket John that they got, heard that shit is not really all that. But I was like, why would I really need that? I'm not really going out into a board. I'm doing everything in the box. I got all the tracks. Every track I have to lay out, they're already separated into each track, and I could put EQ, compression, reverb, delay on all tracks. So why would I want that, right? That's cool to have, but I'm not gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna focus on this drum loop. I'm just gonna flip the. I already flipped the amount of quantize I want on it. The way I wanted to move to that. That drum track is playing to what my frequencies I heard from that Coltrane shit. So let's get back to that. So a lot of people say, well, you don't have that MPC swing. Fuck the MPC swing. What about the MPC bounce? Do the MPC Why we always looking for the swing? What about the bounce, the the bop to the bop to the drums? Everybody want to, I guess, swinging and bopping is they kind of they the same, but they kind of not the same, man. They kind of not the same. You just got to know the difference. So yeah, so look, like I'm good, I'm cool with that. Look, but remember, I played that. I played that shit. If I take everything is on its own, everything is on one track. So technically, if this was the MPC, my swing would be set to 73. There is no strength rate on the MPC. It's only a swing amount and shift, right? I can shift the notes on here, right? There's only a on the MPC, there's only a swing rate. So technically my swing rate on the MPC would be 73. What's the max on the MPC? 75? Or 77, I think it's 75% swing all the way down to zero. 50% swing. 50% swing up to 70. Damn, you ain't got a SP 808? Oh my God. Peace, Lord. That's peace, God. Yeah, I'm gonna have to call you up. We gonna talk. Yeah. You got a jewel right there. Yeah, can y'all hear me, man? Somebody just let me know. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear the beat? Can y'all hear that? Somebody talk to me. Can y'all hear that? Come on now. I appreciate that. Appreciate that for self. Yeah, so when I get that phone call, sometimes that shit be fucking up. All right, so look, so you notice it got a little bounce and a little swing to it. Let me just listen to it one more time. All on the same track though. All right, so I'm gonna take off that I'm gonna take that. I don't like the. I don't want that in play. I don't even want it in record. I'm gonna turn it all off. So I already got the groove right. I don't even want the metronome on. Once I get that metronome on, I'm good. I don't even want it in record. Mm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Perfect loop. Good money. Let's get them chops in there now. The chops is gonna be based on these drums. All right, so let's do that. Here we go. Remember I told you about that jazz shit, man. That shit moved different, man. It moved different. When I be doing my let me get this up. When I be doing my chops, when I'm chopping jazz and I just keep it straight raw and I don't like go on the one and the two. I keep that triplet in there. When I be doing it, I gotta feel it. It's a feel. I don't even really be counting. I just be playing, hitting the pads. And I set my pads to cut each other off. And I just let the jazz be what it is. You know what I mean? So now it's gonna find me a 2-bar loop to fit that out of 16 pads. That's not easy, man. It's not easy. So I'm just gonna do it. And I'm doing it to the amount of swing and the amount of strength that I'm doing. I'm not changing that up. It's not a new track. Well, it is a new track, but I'm gonna keep them same parameters as if I was playing the drums. I'll be right back. All right, because there's 16 pads, there's no fucking way I can find a rhythm with with 2 bars, man. It's just not gonna work. That's not even practical. So I'm gonna find me. I'm gonna make this. I'm gonna extend this. I'm gonna append this pattern to to 4 bars. So that I can't play it like that. I need 4 bars to actually fill it. All right, so we're gonna append that. So we're gonna copy paste. Um, track 2. Yeah, it's just dope. All right, boom. Execute one time. All right, so now we got. Oh shit, I fucked up. Let me undo that. I need to set my measure. My measure got to go to 2 bars. Bar 2, the end bar. Copy paste. Boom. Y'all. All right, so now we got 2 bars, and now I can fuck with it. It's crazy, man. That sample got to bounce because the bounce the same way. I'm gonna tell y'all a quick little jewel. The same way I played the drums, instead of me setting my sample to play at eighth notes or quarter notes, I let the sample play just the same way I quantize the drums. That's one of the jewels I got. So they playing the same way, man. It's just crazy. They hit weird, they hit different, but when you play them and you listen, like, yo, that shit sound kind of dope. Instead of it being like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. When you let them hit the same way the quantizers hitting is crazy, man. All right, so as you notice, I'm trying to find it, man. Trying to find the. When I get in that moment, it's the pocket. I'm looking for that pocket. I can't explain what a pocket is. It's just a feeling, a feeling of like you know how when you eat hot pockets, everybody know what a hot pocket is, right? When you eat that motherfucker, you get that right bite before, like if you take a hot pocket out of the microwave and you bite it, you go shit, hot. When you get that right bite, right when it before it get like hard and gooey and you can't chew it, I'm talking about that right bite where you just eat that motherfucker like boom, 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 boom. That's the pocket I'm looking for. A hot pocket. It's a hot and it's a pocket. You can't bite it too soon. You can't bite it too late because the microwave gonna fuck up the texture, right? So it's the tech. So a pocket will be what I would define as a texture. What's the texture of the moment? Ooh, that's dope. I'll be right back. All right, so that right there is just the power of this machine, and I ain't even switched the like I could have made the swing be a little less and like on the money. I didn't do that. This shit, the only thing, everything is set to the same timing, man. Like I ain't got nothing else to give y'all, man. No, I lied, I lied, I lied, I lied, I lied, I lied, I lied. The I lied. The timing is set to one. The timing is no. There's no quantize on the chops. Right here. There's no timing. I lied. The drums, the hi hat, the kick, and the snare, which is here, is set to a timing of 75% swing, 73% swing. I can't identify the strength when they use the word strength on the MV. The strength is the originality of what you played. So if you set the strength to 100, that means they correct you 100%. If you set it to 0, that will be your natural strength of the quantize. I don't know if that makes sense. Cause one of the things I got confused, like what the fuck is strength and what is rate? So strength and rate, the strength is the closer I get to 100. No, the closer I get to 100, they correct me. If I do my strength at 0, that's that's me. That's me live. And then the rate becomes the swing. I hope I'm saying it right, man. This shit, like the I can't. Sometimes like just doing it and actually reading the manual is actually doing it than reading the manual is a lot more different than just reading the manual and then doing it. When you read, to me, I read the manual. To me, when I read the manual, I don't explore the fucking machine. All I'm doing is I'm like programmed for them to tell me what to do and learn. I don't learn like that. I want to just fucking hit buttons and tweak shit and just like I know what they do, but I just want to explore it. I want to explore the frequencies, the vibrations, the parameters. The manual diving and reading it is cool, but the best thing I can tell anybody, man, when you get a fucking piece of gear, is fucking just press buttons, man, and just like if you going into quantize, you gotta know what quantize is. You gotta know what eighth notes is, quarter notes, 16th notes. You gotta know that shit. Just study a little bit of theory. If you wanna, if you wanna fuck with effects, okay, this is what the effects do. Okay, this is what reverb do. This is what delay do. Study a little bit of delay. Just study all delay for the whole day. Just and once you study delay for the whole day, you gonna know what delay do. We already know what it does, but when they're gonna give you, they're gonna give you some basic numbers. They're gonna give you some numbers that you feel comfortable with, and you're gonna type the numbers in. When you want to learn about reverb, just go into fucking reverb, man. Go into fucking reverb and spend about fucking 30 minutes on fucking with some reverb. That's how you become a better beat maker. If you want to learn how to play fucking drums, just fuck with the hi-hat. Look, just fuck with the hi-hat, man. Look, hi-hat up. Just fuck with that shit. Fuck with that shit for like 30 minutes. Do some weird shit. Just fuck with that shit. You want to learn about a fucking snare? Fuck with that shit for like 15 minutes. And you can't fuck with the snare for like 30 minutes because you're not gonna get it. Just fuck with it. You know, hit on the 2 and the 4. You want to learn about the kick? Fuck with the kick. So when you see this hand hit, that's my snare coming in without actually coming in. You want to learn about the hi-hat and the fucking kick? Fucking hit both pads. I'm hitting fucking 2 fucking pads at one time and I get this. You know what I mean? You just gotta fucking fuck with it, man. And it's a wrap. So where the fuck was I at? I gotta get back to this. So that's crazy. So I'm gonna set this. I'm gonna set that. I'm gonna set them frequencies, them samples to the same swing as the drums. So they set at shuffle 6673. So let's set these motherfuckers in real time. Let's play. We're gonna listen. I'm gonna play 6673. Here we go. Shuffle. Be right back. Now, right off the fucking riff, the fucking chops went with the track. It went with the drums. Instead of me playing them freelance, them bitches matched up, man. Let me just make sure I got the drums at shuffle 6673. I got the chops at. I just played them for y'all, and I set the fucking drums. Yeah, it's money. It's money. Again, look. I want y'all to listen to it with no nothing. Let's turn the grid off. Let's turn all that off. This is what they sound like played with the drums. Y'all hear that? Look. You hear that? I'm gonna play it around again one time. Watch this shit, man. Now watch this shit. Now I'm gonna put the on the chops. Motherfuckers don't be swinging chops. What are you talking about? Man, swing your chops. Swing your chops, bruh. Swing them. It's okay to swing your chops. They gonna hit different. Watch this shit. Now I'm gonna set the chops to the same. I'm gonna turn that shit back on. It's the shuffle. Already got the norm. Now what? Listen to the chops now. Ah, come on, man. See, I can even if I don't, even if I didn't think of that, you're still gonna, you're still gonna get a nice groove. I just wanted to show y'all that, man. Like everything that we teaching us. Every time somebody teach you something, right? It's what they discovered, right? It's up to you to discover shit now. All right, yo, I did what you said, but I figured out if you do this or you do that, you get this. That's the shit I be looking for in the conversation. I don't want y'all to just fucking listen to me, man. Get the fuck out of here. That's corny, man. When I be dropping this knowledge, you gotta come back in the next joint or go on your live joint. I'm like, yo, God, I just figured out that shit you showed me with the strength and all that. I did that shit on the MPC 2000 XL, and I figured out you could do the exact same shit, but you gotta go through this and go through that. That's the shit I be looking for. I be looking for that if that shit don't connect and resonate with me, it becomes boring. It becomes I can't travel to another. I wanna when I'm fucking with y'all, I be want like I'm on Jupiter. I want somebody to be on Pluto, dropping knowledge and sending information. I want somebody to be on Saturn. That's how I move, nigga. I move on learning. I move on learning and building. When I don't have that inner reaction with my subscribers or with other producers where I'm in the lab with, if I can't learn from you and I'm trying to enlighten you on certain ways to do shit and you get stubborn in your own way, well, what you comment? Don't do it like that. Pete Rock don't do it like that. Man, fuck Pete Rock, man. Love to the God. Fuck goddamn RZA, man. Mad love to the God. Fuck Lord Finesse, love to the God. But fuck that shit, nigga. What we gonna do, nigga? What you gonna do? You gonna worry about them niggas' timing? Let's get our own timing, nigga. I'm on Pluto, nigga. You on Saturn, nigga. Let's connect, motherfucker. Let's make this shit. In order for you to get to my planet, nigga, we gotta connect. Ain't no connection amongst producers. It's always about who is better. Ain't none of y'all niggas better than nobody. Let me say that again. Ain't no producer better than nobody. Pete Rock ain't better than you. Timbaland ain't better than you. You only better based on your limitations, nigga. Y'all gotta get out of that shit where you thinking, oh, Pete Rock is the shit. Lord Finesse is way better than me. Get the fuck out of here, nigga. You crazy, man. A lot of y'all niggas got some hot, cause y'all absorbing knowledge. A lot of y'all niggas got some, all you gotta do is put that shit to work. Put it to work. And spend a lot of time with you, your kick, your snare, and your hi-hat become your friends when you ain't got no friends, man. Your samples, when you going and chopping shit up, they become your audience. Your kick and your snare and your hi-hat in the open, that's your friends, bro. I ain't got no fucking friends, man. I don't fuck with nobody, God. Do the nows, man. I gotta bounce. You ever notice that sometimes I just allow that whole chop to just resonate with you? I'm not I'm not saying I don't like I don't want you to think I don't want you to like have this. You need this, man. Like that's a sample. That's a sample pack. Listen to it. Look, hold up, look. That's right. It's a sample pack, bro. So when you hear that, right, you might not, yo, that I like that. But do you hear the bass and the highs and that frequency? Listen to it again. Play it again. Listen to the shit. It start out with a bass note, like bass, like an upright bass, right? Look, listen to it. It sound like Miles. It sounded like Coltrane and his bass player was having a call and response type flow. They was call and response. That's Coltrane if you don't know. Him and his bass player, and it was an upright bass nigga getting this shit in. They had a fucking conversation. It was a call and response. They got this. And then me being the drummer, I come in with this. Watch this shit. This me as the drummer. Coltrane, the bass player having without the drummer. And then I come in. That's me. Crazy, right? All right, so we're gonna stop there. So let's go back to the fucking question. What's the question? It was a question. The question was, what exactly can this drum machine do? And is it better than an MPC than a MPC? I answered that. I don't know. I don't know if this is better than what MPC. If I had this MV 8800 versus an MPC 2000, what would I want? I would want the MV. I would want this over a 2000. If I had this over a 4000, I'm not answering the question. I plead the fifth. I'm not answering the question. If I had this over the MPC 500, I'm choosing this. If I had this MV over the 1000, I'm choosing this. If I had this over the EPS 16 Plus, I'm choosing this. If I had the MV over the ASR 10, I'm choosing this. If I had the MV over the MPC 3000, I'm choosing 3000. I'm telling you. I'm telling you too. I'm just telling you my experience. If I had this over the MPC 3000, I'm choosing the 3000. If I had the MV over, I'm only naming shit that I have. If I had the MV 8800 over the SPC 12 or 1200, I'm choosing the MV. I'm choosing the MV over the SPC 1200 and the SPC 12. Wow, crazy. If I had this MV over the EPS Classic, I'm choosing the MV. That's why I name it in my top three. Cause this why? What will be my number? What will be my first three drum machines /sampler /synth? In my top three, I would add, not in any particular order, I would say the MPC 4000. No. All right, yeah. The MPC 4000, the MV 8800, or the 8000. and the MPC 3000. They my top three drum machines. And I know I'm gonna get a lot of shit. Oh, you tripping, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Man, I'm just telling you my experience, man. I'm just telling you my fucking experience. I can make the fucking NV sound like the fucking SPC 12. I can't make it sound like the 3000. I can't make this shit sound like the MPC 3000. I can't. Yeah, I tried it, it just doesn't work. We talking sound and rhythm. There's numbers and punch. There's numbers that people spent mad time trying to figure out that rhythm of that 3000, that 2000, and all that. Just not gonna work. So they my top three drum machines would be not any in any particular order. It would be the MV 8800 or 8000, the MPC 4000, and the MPC 3000. So why don't you just why? Let me answer this question clear. If somebody gonna ask me, so what would you choose? What would you choose, the MPC 4000 or the MPC 3000? I'm choosing the MPC. I'm not gonna answer that because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know how. I don't know. I'm not gonna give you an unbiased opinion. I'm not gonna give you that. I'm gonna if I go on like like warmth and sound, I probably would choose the 3000. If I went off of like all in one, I'm going with the MV. I mean, I'm going with the 4000 because the 4000 like is like old and new sound. I can make the 4000 sound real gritty without even like transpiring and resampling. I can just make it sound gritty or clean because you got a 24-bit, man. You got a whole new different. You got a whole new different fucking way shit move, man. Like y'all, a lot of y'all. I'm gonna tell you. I think a lot of y'all take knowledge from somebody else and y'all just ride on that and not even actually experience the level of consciousness of a piece of gear. You know, gear can talk. I just think a lot of y'all be listening to like content creators like myself. Y'all listen to me and not even there's only been a few people say, yo, God, yo, that shit you said the other night was dope, but I promise you that ASR X is way better than the EPS 16 plus. And then fuck all that shit. Like why? I already know that the ASRX is better than the EPS 16 plus. First and foremost, I'm gonna tell you one of the first things that where it's better is the fucking goddamn what? I can't say that because if I say it, then everybody gonna fuck around and go buy the ASRX. I'm not doing that. Y'all know. Y'all just listen to the ASRX is in between the EPS 16 plus and the ASR 10. That's what it is, man. That's what the ASRX is. Say what you want to say, man. So that concludes this. That concludes it. Oh, that's hot. Yo, Billy. Yo, you see what he just said? He said having a combo in the pocket. Billy, I love you. Ah! Man, y'all been hey Bill, come on out with the shirt, guy. Do the shirt, man. Go do the shirt up. Matter of fact, let's do the shirt together. That's your ideal. I promise you. Do the shirt. And let's print up. Let's print up like probably a dozen. Me and you, man. Come on, man. Just go do this shit, Bill. You good, man. That look. How did you come up with that? Don't even tell them that. Just think. We was talking about the pocket and all that. Look, having it. He said having a convo. He didn't say conversation. He said having a convo in the pocket. That's dope, bro. That's how I know you were innovative. That's how I know how your mind move. I know you. I know you with this shit, bro. We can change this. We can add on to the culture and actually be relevant in the culture from 10 to 20 years ago. Nobody never said that having a convo. Y'all already know. Anybody come out with that shit, y'all already know that Billy Baxton already said that shit first. Nobody, I ain't say it first. He said it first. Having a combo in the pocket. I was talking about the pocket and all that. He said that shit first. So any of y'all motherfuckers to try to bite on that and don't come back and build with the God, him, not me, him. No, I'm gonna fuck you. Well, I ain't gonna say I'm gonna fuck you up. I gotta get away from my street shit. If y'all do that, you gonna fuck around in rotten hell. No, you gonna rot in heaven. How the fuck you rot in heaven? All right, cool. Whatever. Fuck. All right, y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Bill, that's dope, man. I like that. That's a T-shirt. I can see that shirt. If I saw that shirt in the mall, having a combo in the pocket, I'm buying that bitch. Baby, I'm buying the whole rack. I'm buying the whole fucking rack. I like that, boy. That's dope. Oh, you in Jersey? Yeah, Jersey Mike's, motherfucker. I'm about ready to go down to Jersey Mike's tomorrow. I'm going down to Jersey Mike's to get that motherfucking turkey sub. Yeah, with the extra motherfucking oil and the extra vinegar. I'm going down to Jersey Mike's tomorrow. Yeah. With the sweet peppers. They got the sweet peppers in the back for the steaks. I'm doing the city subby wubby. Yeah. Ha ha. Yo, Bill, you know me and you been good for the last couple of years. I fucked with you, man. You always show support, man. I appreciate you, man. Real talk. I really appreciate you, bro. Let me put this up on here. Yeah, Bill, I really appreciate you, man. I ain't gonna front, man. You a good dude, bro. All right, so that's it, man. I gotta go, man. I keep trying to get up out of here. I'm trying to get up out of here, but every time I get up out of here, yo, hey, Bill, you need to put that in your phone. You need to put that shit in your phone, man. Having the combo in the pocket. Put that shit in your phone, man. Like stamp that shit right now. Cause somebody else gonna try to stamp that shit right now in your phone. In your notes. I'm having a conversation. I'm having a convo in a pocket. Put that shit in there. And go to my email. Go to my email, Bill, on my John, on my page. And let's converse, man. Let's talk about, you know what I mean? Let's talk about that combo in the pocket so we can put some merch out, man. Shit, that's crazy, bro. That was dope. That's dope. Yeah, that concludes this motherfucking live feed, man. I went a little overboard. I was supposed to be done at 9:30, but it's all good, man. I appreciate y'all, man, for tuning in. I'm gonna say this joint, and then I'm gonna come back probably tomorrow. Go up here, eat some food, some spaghetti with some motherfucking salad. Appreciate y'all, man. I love y'all, man. No homo, man. I love y'all, man. Appreciate the inner reaction. I appreciate the time. And don't forget, man, leave your opinion, man. and what do you feel that's better for you? What works best for you? And what do you really, really think about the whole culture of how do you creating all these machines? They got all these machines to do the exact same shit. But one I'm gonna be better than the other and one I'm gonna lack. Man, I tell you, man, you gotta I'm gonna tell you all this shit before I go. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm about ready to go get me my next piece of gear I'm gonna buy me is an MPCX. I'm getting it, man. I'm getting that SE joint. I'm getting the X. I'm gonna tell you why I'm getting the X. Cause I already experienced the 3000 and the 2000 XL and the EPS and the EPS 16 Plus, the ASR 10, the SPC 12, the fucking MPC Touch. I already experienced these gears, but I'm gonna tell you my number one reason why I gotta really go. I gotta keep up with the time. Is because my motherfucking goddamn 3000 went down, right? They say when it rains, it's a fucking pour. 3000 went down. I had to send that out to Farad. Then you already know the 4000 already had the burnt screen shit. Gotta look all up on the fucking screen like this and shit. Dumb shit. Doing dumb shit with that. Then the fucking what else? What else happened? My SPC 12. My SPC 12, the fucking battery, the battery only lasting like a year. Something else is eating up my battery. So I gotta send that back out to Bruce. Bruce gonna fix it. Fuck it. I'm just tired of the bread spending money, man. Shit's gonna happen with old gear, bro. And shit's gonna happen with newer gear, but it's less likely to happen. So I just decided to figure, man. Um, when I was on that 4000 and I was like converting shit to 24-bit, and I heard that sound, and everything was like everything was clean, man. It was like clean. Everything it wasn't like all the beats I hear now on hip hop ain't no grit to them, ain't no grime, ain't no crackle. It's always just clean. And I felt bad for hip hop. I was like, yo, why in the fuck is everything all clean? Everything is like crispy clean, ain't no crackle. And even the crackle be sounding clean when they all be doing that shit. I was like, man, fuck that. But I had to really think about this shit. Hip hop has to evolve. It has to evolve, man. And it has to evolve with technology. If I keep saying, oh, once upon a time you're like, yo, fuck all that new gear, fuck that shit. The last thing I bought was an MPC Touch on that realm. You know what I mean? I only bought the MPC Touch because I wanted to actually have something that I that was better than an MPC XL, the MPC 2000 XL. But then I come to find out, man, I'm telling you, the technology is good. I just think they need to keep it gritty, like gritty and clean. Not, not in a sense. I think the converters needed. They need to have several different types of converter. They need to have instead of having like a a digital and analog clean. They need to have a digital dirty and a digital and an analog dirty. Well, analog gonna be dirty regardless. Well, you still can make analog clean, right? They just need to figure out how to keep that shit. When they making the new gear, they need to still keep it funky. Cause all the gear now is geared towards fucking hip hop, dude. All the gear that they make in the X, all that shit is geared towards hip hop. And I know about house. I love house music. I love fucking R&B. I love jazz. I love all that shit. But all these fucking pieces of equipment they making is geared towards fucking hip hop, dude. You know what I mean? So yeah, so that's it. Yeah, Bruce is the man. I fucks with Bruce. Man, I love Bruce, man. I never met Bruce, like personally, never met him. But me and him talked on the phone for hours. He's a good dude, man. If you need your shit fixed, send that shit to motherfucking Ferrat Electronics, man. Bruce gonna have your shit ready for you. It might take you about 2 3 weeks to a month to get your shit back, but he gonna make sure your shit right. Peace and blessings. I'm gone.